motivation.
That's just there, just because I need it.
Moral support.
Exactly.
Hello, Andrew. Hello, Snapdragon. Hopefully you can hear. You can hear good, Andrew? Sorry, I'm just finishing up tweeting and all the rest of it, so be with you very shortly. Right, I think I've done everything that I need to do. Really? Go away. Technology. Right, let's do one thing at a time. Trying to get my screen and chat aligned so I can actually see you and speak to you at the same time. And oh, right, okay, bear with me a second. That wasn't very clever, was it? I really need an assistant for these sort of things. Anyone want to be my assistant? Be quite happy. Right, what am I doing? Right. Just deleted what I wanted to save, which isn't very helpful at all. Right, that's sorted. So I think I've got everything sorted now. So sorry about that. So we have got, unfortunately, mostly it seems pound coins. Got some 50p's as well, but I couldn't get any 10p's, and the 50p's that they gave me were, guess what, 2019 shields again. So I had to take those back and get some more, and unfortunately they didn't have any more 50p's. So instead I got another bag of £2. So I think we've got 3 bags of £2 today. So right, let's sort this. Oh dear, oh dear. it's not very easy to get yourself organised when you can't use your mouse because the mouse is in the wrong place. So bear with me 1 second again. Right. Oh, that's because it default it does this. It's trying to fill the screen. I don't want it to fill the screen. Can't see you. I can't see you in the chat if it fills the screen. So I think sorted. Dear oh dear. Right, and I've still got this. It looks like it's come back, but I don't know if that's the case. If you can confirm that you can hear or see or whatever. I don't know what's going on. It's not going well. Is it working now? Oh good. Of course I'm watching the stream back, but the stream is like 2-minute delay. So I should be watching the local picture. So yes, everybody can watch. Oh great, it didn't crash the whole thing. Right, so if that happens again, I don't know. Not having a book so far, it's taken me about half an hour to get the stream started. It was supposed to start at 8. Oh dear. Sorry about that. Technology. I think what I will do is I'm going to cut a few tabs out because I've only got a few open. Normally I have like 100. But I'm gonna, just in case it's the browser causing issues. Don't think it is, but right. Finally, sorry about that, everybody. Right, I think we're all up and running now, so I'm going to start before it crashes again. So we're going to start with what is potentially my least least flop bag of coins. I don't know what you call it. This broken as well, because when I went to the bank, this particular bag they didn't have made up, so they made it up in front of me with the coins that they had in front of them. So one of the bags is broken. That comes from that, I think. That one's not even sealed. There's the right number in there. This is the problem with these sort of bags. I don't know if I trust whether they got the right number of coins in. But anyway, that one's broken, so I don't know if it's just not properly put together. So we'll start off with this bag. So Hello everybody, sorry about that. Hello Andrew W, hello Coin Cupboard, hello what's it, Jacqueline, is it? Yeah. Good afternoon. Hello Snapdragon. You're off tomorrow, so take as long as you like. Oh right, you're not working. That's a turn up for the books. Is it not on a Friday? Or do you not work on Fridays sometimes? As well, those Friday days off. Right, so as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, I couldn't get all the coins I wanted because one of the bags that he gave me at one of the banks was all 2019 shields. Again, I've had more 2019 shield bags of 2019 shields this year than I did in 2019. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I don't know how good this bag is going to be because, as I said, they put them all together at the last minute while I was waiting. So we'll see how good it's going to be. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Obviously, today we had some note news. A £20 note in England and Wales, anyway, was released. I don't know whether or not anybody's seen one yet, but I asked, obviously, when I was at the bank, and they said, no, you're the 16th person to ask today, and we're not likely to see any until March. So, not that I'm interested in notes particularly, but I just thought, you know what, if I could get one, I'd have one, but no chance, apparently. You work on a Friday normally, so it's just a day off, is that right? Alright, okay. Coin Cupboard? Yeah. I don't know whether I should be calling you Coin Cupboard or Andy, to be honest. Coin Cupboard. I don't know that I normally reveal people's names, but obviously you've had other people calling you that, so anyway, we'll start with these. We'll see what we got, and hopefully we'll find some stuff today. Well, I already saw that one, so that's the first find. There's VE Day St Paul's, not a common find, but we'll mark it down as a find. I mean, not a what did I say? Not a common, no, a very common find, not a valuable coin or anything, but that's the first one. So, and I did see that one when I was putting them out, so I knew that was, oh, that's not bad. That's the first bag, and it's thrown up one of them. Now, Coin Cupboard was saying that he was having difficulty finding one of the Shakespeares, and I can't remember if it was the tragedies or the histories, but I'm not sure that we have any trouble down here. But that's the first one. That's histories. That's second bag, and I wasn't expecting a great deal in this bag, to be honest. Oh, and there's another VE Day St Paul's. Second one of those already. Salutations, says Twisted Fruitcake. Hello, Twisted Fruitcake. How are you feeling? I'm feeling fine. I just have a weird cold, but it's not a cold type thing. So you may detect in my voice a bit of snifflesy, coldy type thing, but I'm actually feeling fine. But it's not it's not what it's not a normal cold or anything. I just don't know what it is. It's just, it started off with a sore throat and it sort of developed into a what from the outside looks like or feels like a cold, but it isn't. So we have an awful lot of these. That's 3 in 3 bags. Another St Paul's for you, Day. Green Cupboard says, I was going to get some £2 today, but counter was shut at the bank. I've noticed that with one of the banks that I go to, they shut the counter, or the business counter, at 3 PM now. Why? Surely businesses work after 3 PM. Apparently banks don't know. I went to today. Oh, sorry. Got banned. You got banned from using the coin machine. See, they're all doing it now. They put these coin machines in so people can use coins. They'll put, deposit coins, and then ban people from using it. I've been banned. I was banned a year ago almost. Probably. Well, probably was a year ago now. From using it. And I think 1 or 2 other people have. I'm not sure if Christopher has been as well. But I think that may be why he got one of those machines. But anyway, there's the second. The first Brunel, or as I saw somebody mentioned it today, it was the Abraham Lincoln coin. I think it was. No, it's not the Abraham Lincoln coin. It's the Brunel portrait coin. So that's the. I've only got 2 different designs. Oh, there we are. Just as I say that, and we got the other Abraham Lincoln coin. The Brunel coin. That's the Brunel Brunel achievements. The arches. It's oh, and there's another. There's another. That's the Guy Fawkes Gunpowder Plot, 1605. And I don't know if you can. Oh, it's upside down anyway. Oh, that's ruined it. I had it in focus there for a second. It's not going to work. Anyway, it's not a coin that we want to keep. Tragedies, Coin Cupboard says. Tragedies, right. I couldn't remember whether it was tragedies or histories, but yeah. So that's the histories that we found, so that's not bad. Yeah. Nice finds, says Snapdragon. CC Collectors. Good afternoon, CoinTubers. Well, it's hardly afternoon here now. I don't know where you are, CC, but it's 8:39 currently here in the evening. Turning a bit chilly as well this evening. Have you got a Brexit 50p? Yes, I have got Brexit 50p, Andrew W. Although it's cheating probably because I didn't get it from Change. I got it from Wales, from the Royal Mint. So I think that might be cheating. If you go all the way to Wales to get it. Well, I didn't go all the way. I didn't go all the way to Wales just to get that. I hasten to add. That would be a bit mad, but I'll be taking the machine out of the bank and take it to my house. I ain't counting coins up. Well, I like going through the coins. The 50p's can be a bit not boring, or it's just a bit monotonous sometimes, especially when you've got nothing but 2019 shields to go through. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know of any other banks that have machines. There's only one locally that I used, and they decided to ban me about a year ago, as I say. So, but we did come to some agreement about what's what, but it means restricting what I can actually get. So, from that particular bank. So that's not such a good thing, but at least I can get coins from them. There's another VE Day, St Paul's. Is that 4 now? Yeah, it's 4. Certainly no shortage of those today. Right, who have I missed? Oh, hello, Laughter. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I think is the words that are used normally. Jacqueline, I thought it was Abraham Lincoln as well when you saw it on your show Tuesday. Oh, right. Yeah. Are you from the US, Jacqueline? I think you said afternoon, didn't you? So I'm guessing you're from the US. Are you not? I think. Ooh! There's another one that Coin Cupboards loves to find. Sadly, that isn't an error one, but that's a minor situation. But I don't know why. I used to find these every single week, every hunt, in fact, more or less without fail. But just recently, there's only been a couple of finds. This is only the second one, I think, this year. So that is a nice find. Yeah, it's not perfect condition, and there are errors, fakes, and all sorts of things with even the ones without. I don't know enough about which one's which. I can't. I'd have to research them to find out exactly what's what on these. But that is, I think that's the second week in a row now. Or did we get one on? Let's have a look. I can't remember. Did I get one on? No, I didn't get one on Tuesday, did I? I think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week. So, yeah, right. Anyway, I'm slowing everything down by trying to find that. Ooh, that's 20. Some of these 2015s look like they haven't been in circulation for very long. So, I don't know. Right. I have to. Apparently, I've only used that bank 3 or 4 times ever. Yeah, right. Well, that's not very much. Twisted fruitcake. Yeah, I hate bank staff that are like that. Well, the thing is, the problem is that bank staff are generally. Oh, there's something. There's the 2016 Army World War. Was it centenary, isn't it? I always have difficulty knowing which way round it is from. So that's correct. Yeah. I always have difficulty knowing which way around it is, but I was getting quite a lot of those, but we haven't had that many recently. So again, not a one over face value. And yet another. I think somebody's been collecting these. There's another St Paul's. Another. Is that 5? Yep, 5. Oh, I'm finding a lot in here, in this bag. There's a Florence Nightingale, not an Annie Nightingale like I keep calling it. For some reason, a lot of those are quite badly marked as well. So, not a lot there. Anyway. So, let's have a look, see what we can find. So we have a couple of decent files. Oh, there's another. Another. Come on then, focus. I don't know why it does this to me. Thank you. There's another army. Centenary. That's the second one of those. So, I was thinking that we weren't going to find a great deal of here, but I think we're okay. We have been finding a couple of things. Let's make a bit of headway. Oh, that one's a very shiny coin. Another 2015. Yeah, not been in circulation for. I see there's two 2015s next to each other. One of those has not been in circulation for very much time at all. I think they've been hoarding these coins, you know. That's probably what's happened, is that they've released all these 2016 Shakespeare's coins that they've been hiding, these comedies up north, and these 2015 technologies they've been storing up down south. Come on, focus. As you can see, there's hardly a mark on this coin. You can see the latent feature in the middle very well indeed. There's virtually no marks on it at all. I'm going to keep that one to one side just to have a look. So, laughter saying, "Hey Snapdragon," just greeting everybody. Sadly, no error on that. No error. Coin cupboard. Nas said it couldn't use the coin machines anymore. Yeah. Well, basically, when that happened to me, what I said was, well, I'm closing the account and moving off somewhere else. This was a year ago, obviously. And eventually they came around to the idea that rather than lose a customer and goodwill and stuff, they'd let me take out a limited number of bags, like one a week. So that's what we do, but not the reason I went there in the first place, because they originally told me, oh, you know, you can take out what you like. But that didn't last more than about 6 weeks. So, nothing in those couple of bags there. And this bag's open, so I don't know what's happened to this one. Right. Oh, I thought there wasn't going to be anything in there. That's the last one. That's the abolition of the slave trade. Still haven't found an NIFC of this anywhere, but that's again a common coin. Oop, there's another. All of a sudden we're getting a load of these. Oh dear. Focus, there we are. There's another army. Centenary, that's the third one of those, I think. If you spot a fake coin, by the way, don't mention it, because I'm fed up of finding fake coins. Although I did get a slight in the last one. I think I did get a slight variation on the theme. It's a fake coin, but it had doubling on it as well. So that was something new. There's a Rugby World Cup. Again, finding a decent quality one of these is quite difficult. It'll focus. I just noticed I didn't cut my nails either properly. Well, never mind. There we are. One of them as well. Let's get up to... Oh! I think it's Andy being in here. Coin cupboard. I think it's coin cupboard being here. Look what I found. Look what's happened. Oh, it's upside down. I think it's whatever it is that coin cupboard has. I think it rubbed off, because there's a comedies, Shakespeare's comedies. It's only the, I don't know, third or fourth I found this year, maybe. Is it third? Might be the third, I think, I found this year. But anyway, that's a good find. Not as good as it was, bearing in mind the number that are being found recently, but not as many down south, to be honest. So never mind. I think I take everything back I was saying now about this. Right, what have I missed? Laughter, blah blah blah. Twisted fruitcake, 2 army, £2. Interesting. I got three now. Nice condition, yep. That's why I opened bank account a year ago. Yep. I've taken back 1k more than sometimes. What? I don't understand. Sorry, I'm reading somebody else's conversations, I think. So CoinCub is saying, yay, when was the last time you found one? Well, I think I found at least 2 this year, 2 others this year, but very early in January. You'll have to go back and have a look at my, if you really want to know, you'll have to go back and have a look at my my videos, because I can't remember offhand. The weekly review videos, because I can't actually remember without looking. That's the problem with doing coin hunts every week. It's very difficult to remember when you found stuff. I mean, I remember the Kew Gardens, but that's about it, to be honest. Because I don't generally log. I should probably log the coins. I don't know if you do, but if I logged them, that might help jog my memory, but I don't do that, unfortunately. if I have a really, really massive hunt, then I might make a note of it, mental note of it, but other than that, I don't really. Which is a possible flaw in the system, not remembering when I got stuff. Oh, there's another Brunel portrait. Definitely going all out for these Cumber ones today. Oh, another Rugby World Cup. That one not in such good condition. I found a couple of these recently. Very, like been, I don't know. They've been, well, they're not. There's no scouring thing. It looks like they've been left in sawdust for a while. Very dull. I mean, they are 20 odd years old now, but anyway, we're getting towards the end of this bag now, so I don't know if we'll find anything else. I'm surprised that we found as much as we have, to be fair. Wasn't expecting it. Oh, there's another Rugby World Cup. Slightly better condition. If it'll focus on it. We're not finding a massive range of time, to be honest. Certainly no Commonwealth Games, but this is the problem with these unsealed bags, if you like. It's very difficult to predict what's going to be in them. There could be nothing at all, or there could be a whole coin dump of somebody's collection. There's another Florence Nightingale. So focus again. Oh dear. There's certain coins it doesn't like to focus on, I think. There we are. Florence Nightingale. That one's in fairly good condition. There's a lot of sparkle on that one. Oh, and there's another abolition of the slave trade. Again, nothing spectacular. And we're down to the last couple of bags in this lot. So, what are we going to find? Anything? Oh, there's a new one. Well, for tonight, anyway. There's a... Now, look, I'm going to have to try to pronounce this again. I can't, unfortunately. I can't see it. It's a Trilithic, is it? Steam locomotive. I can never pronounce his name. His name's at the top there. It's something thick. Probably because I can't pronounce his name, but if you can, tell me how to pronounce it again, because I can never remember. Steam locomotives. Oops, what was just done? I just put that. I just kept that in my. I was going to put that down to the side there. I'll come back to that. And there's the Act of Union. There's a couple of errors on this one as well, or fakes, I should say. But I don't know if I've ever found one. I generally don't look for fakes. I was looking for a fake on one of the fake coin things for something I thought I'd found. Turned out it probably wasn't. But then while I was looking at these as well. There's some pretty nasty ones of these. I think that's the first one of those. Yeah, that's the first one of those. So the last bag. The last bag of this lot of £2. Oh, and there's another Brunel Arches, Brunel's Achievements. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. We're going to find anything in the last bag? I don't think so. No, we're not. By the looks of it. But that's good enough. I think. Well, I suppose it's a toss-up between the Navy. Oops. The Navy Centenary and the Shakespeare's Comedy. Technically it should be the Navy coin, because that's only 650,000 of those, although I seem to have about 600,000 of them. But yeah, I think I like the Shakespeare's Comedy the best for me. But you decide. So let's go back and have a look, see if I'm missing anything in the chat. I'm sure I am. Coin Cupboard's still complaining about not being able to use the machines. Right, so what have I missed? Coin Cupboard, yes, I replied to you. One more to go then. Twisted fruit cake. One more to go then. I don't know what you mean by one more to go. One more of what? Sorry, I may be misunderstanding. Carrot Collects says, can you help me with my last 5 Olympics? I don't do trading, if that's what you're asking. Carrot Collects. Carrick? Is it Carrick? As in Carrick Fergus. Is that right? Bow Selector Coins. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Bow Selector. What swaps for the Brexit, Andy? Now, I don't really want swapping and exchanging going on in the chat. If you want to do that, then that's fine. But can you not do it in the chat, because that gets confusing and and it's not helpful. I don't mind you plugging stuff or whatever, but if you're going to do it, if you're going to do trading, please do it somewhere else. Right. Okay, I think that's it. So that's the first bag of £2 coins. We've got, I think, 3 bags in total to do. So I'm going to stick all these back, these common ones, back in the bag, but I'm not going to put them in all at once. I'll keep those to one side and do it later, so that what happens is they don't all get in the same bag, basically. So we've got another bag of £2, then I'll do some 50p's, and then we might finish off with some more £2 if you're still into the collecting. As I said, I had to replace the 50p's that I was going to do, and they only had £2, so I couldn't do. I was going to ask them for 10p's as well, but they couldn't do 10p's today. Apparently I should have asked them yesterday, well, which is weird because they said yesterday, come in tomorrow. So this is the next bag. These are not sealed either, and the final bag is sealed, I think, but given what we found in that one, I don't know that it really makes that much difference, especially when you look at what I normally find in sealed bags. So open this bag, and I apologise because if I had an assistant, he had to give cinematic view of the opening of the bag, but I don't, so I can't hold the camera and the scissors, and I probably shouldn't hold the camera and the scissors at the same time because somebody's going to get hurt like that. So there we are. So these are, as I said, unsealed bags as well. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, oops, sorry about that, I just knocked the camera, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25. I just noticed bow selector. The problem is every time I have to do that, what happens is I lose the picture. So anyway, that's good. So that's the first bag. So the second bag, we'll see. I don't normally get 2 or 3 bags of £2 coins in this case, with good finds in all of them, but we'll see. I'll go straight into it, I think. Oh! What did I say? What was I just saying? What was I just saying about not finding good finds in all 3 bags? I put the mockers on the 3rd bag, obviously, now. But their first find of this bag is the London Olympic Centenary 2008. Not in brilliant condition, looking at it, but I found a couple of these recently. But that is the first find of this bag. That isn't bad whatsoever. I'm struggling to find, I think I was looking through some of my coins yesterday, or today actually, I think, yeah, today it was, and it seems like I'm struggling to find the Beijing Olympic handover, because for a while it was the Rio handover that I was struggling to find, but all of a sudden I'm not finding the Beijing handover, which I was finding, so that's a bit odd. Anyway, there's another active union, first one in that bag. That's not that's a Commonwealth, so that's not a coin that we want to keep. Why is it always the first so far every bag I've opened, it's the first coin that's the commemorative one. So anyway, this is the, I can get the thing to focus on it properly. No, it's not going to focus. There it is. This is the, what do they call it? The man and the monkey, except of course it's not, but this is Charles Darwin. not Charles Dickens, as I sometimes get confused on the names. Too many Charleses. But, oh, and there's another one. There's a A. I didn't check. I didn't look. I mean, there's a Britannia, 2015, 2016. And that one, ooh, it's a 2015. I thought that was going to be a 2016, to be honest, but it's not. It's a 2015, so that's all right. It's above face value. Oh, there's a couple here. Look, as well. There's a Marconi wireless transmission. Sorry, I just read something that Laughter posted. And there's a Trinity House lighthouse as well. Didn't find one of those in the last bag, did I don't think. Yeah, so what was Laughter was saying, rim was weird on that 97. What 97? I didn't see a 97. You're talking about the last bag, or was it this one? You're talking about this one? After off center. Yeah, I don't know if it's off center or not. Is it? Oh, I suppose it is slightly. The problem is, of course, you're able to see it better than me, because the lighting is pretty awful for me from this angle. It looks like it's slightly off center now you've pointed it out, but I'm watching this image on a TV on a laptop screen from a weird angle with poor lighting, so you're probably seeing it better than I am. Obverse, you're saying? I don't know if it'll does it show up better? Can I bring it up a bit closer? Yeah, might be slightly off. But I think that would be the whole coin, both sides. I think slightly off. I'll have to have a look at it closer up. Doesn't look from here. It doesn't look too bad, but I haven't really noticed it. What I'll do is I'll keep that to one side, and we'll have another look at it later. If I find another 97, we'll compare it side by side. How's that? Oops. Right. So now I'm looking for 97s. Actually, you don't find many 97s, because although that was the first year they were brought out, 97 vintage figure was actually quite low compared with the 98, I think. And there's the first in this one, another St Paul's VE Day. Yeah, that's the first one of those. Oh, this bag is broken as well. They're barely hanging in there. So, oh, there's a Gunpowder Plot. This is Guy Fawkes. I wouldn't say Guy Ritchie, but I think that's the wrong person. Oh, and I can see another one there as well. And that's in fairly decent condition as well. There's a I always used to call it the Shield, but of course it's not the Shield, it's the Golden Guinea. In 20 is it 15? Yeah, 2015. But weirdly, quite often the golden guinea coins, even though it's only like 5 years old, or not even 5 years old now probably, they quite often come out in quite poor condition. But that one's not too bad. That one's above face value, just. Yeah. Well, we'll have a look at it. We'll have a look at it after with against another 97 if I find one, if I remember. And you can compare it side by side. Imperfect. Oh no, that's a different thing altogether. Sorry. Oh, damage on the coin there. Well, that's a 2005 as well, which is quite a rare. It's quite a rare coin. It actually feels light. No, perhaps not. Just the corner knocked off made it feel lighter. What Twisted Fruitcake says, I thought it was 2013. Oh, for the Golden Guinea, was it 2013? Yeah, sorry, 2013. That's what I meant, 2013. Sorry about that. 2013, 2 years older than a 2015, obviously. That's why I was saying it's only 2 years older, but there's a distinct difference between the qualities. Ooh. This is 2015, see? Nope. So, of course, now I haven't found 20. Now I'm looking for a 1997. Can't find one. Oop, there's a DNA double helix in fairly decent condition, but not above face value, so we'll keep that in the common row. Oh, there's a 97. There's a 97. I've put that one down there a sec. We'll come back to that once I've gone through these. Oh, and there's an active union as well. That's the second one of those, is it? Yep, second one of those. Right, so let's put these together. We'll do the obverse, because that was what Laughter was talking about, and see if that's different. Can you tell the difference? I don't know if I can, to be honest, on that image. No, I don't think I can on that one. Maybe just been the light that you saw then, Laughter. I'll keep them to one side still. We'll have another look later if you like. But I think it might have just been the light that's catching it at certain angles. So, there we are. There's another one. There's a Florence Nightingale. Did we get one of those in this one? No, we haven't had one of those yet, have we? I get the impression that we're finding a bit more of a range of coins in this. There's another Guy Fawkes or Gunpowder Plot. Second one of those we found. Yeah, I think you were seeing things, Lester. I think it was just the angle, just the lighting or whatever. If I had decent lighting, it probably would help, but you can't get decent lighting for a decent price for these sort of cameras, because these are only little tiny cameras I'm using. So well, hopefully things will change soon. But there's a Charles Dickens, first one of those we found. 2015, this is sparkly. Oh, that one's got some damage on it though. But that one, that's another one of those very sparkly. Well, the luster on those. If you've been to the Royal Mint when they're producing coins at the Royal Mint, and the angle that you stand at, you get quite a lot of sparkle from the new coins when they come out of those machines. I don't know if you've noticed, but depends what they're minting when you're there, of course. But there's quite a few of those coins that have a lot of sparkle. It almost looks like a filter, an Instagram filter that they put on on the glass as that you're viewing it through. If I could say the words. Perhaps they do. Perhaps they just add an Instagram filter. Perhaps it's not really what you actually see. No, it is what you see. I've been inside, so I know. All of a sudden, not finding anything. Too bad, hello. Well, that's just typical though. I find the best find on the first coin of the first bag. Supposed to be, they don't understand show business, do they? It's supposed to be the last coin of the last bag. There's another Brunel. There's another Brunel portrait. Did we actually get one? Oh, we haven't actually got any of the Brunels in this one. Oh, that's weird. Oh, there's another Golden Guinea. Now, I was finding a lot of these a year or so back, but they haven't been as plentiful recently. But all of a sudden, I'm finding a couple that again. That one isn't such good quality as the first one, but it's good enough. There's another abolition of the slave trade. I say another, it's just the first one of this particular hunt. And there's another Florence Nightingale. That is one that we found already in this hunt. Somewhere. Where was it? There it is. What have I missed in chat? Did I miss anything? Has anybody... I think Coin Cupboard's got bored. I think he's left. He got disgusted that I found comedies, I think. But we're not finding a great deal at the moment. All of a sudden. I was hoping we were going to find a Commonwealth England. I haven't found one of those, and it seems like months and months and months. Not that I need one particularly. I'm just wondering why they suddenly stopped appearing. Because along with Scotland, they're the most common. And I've been finding quite a few Northern Islands and Wales lately. Anyway, there's the Actor Union again. That's the third of those. I'm about 2/3 of the way through this hunt. There's another Charles Dickens. So another, yeah, there's another. Oh, what was I saying? What was I saying? That's the third golden guinea. Not the best quality, but it's another golden guinea. And that bag. So Clean Cupboard says still here. All right, okay. So I didn't bore you too much. You're still here. There's another Brunel portrait, and I thought we had more of that, but that was the previous one. Haven't found any Shakespeare's comedies in this hunt yet, so that's probably why. There's the Brunel arches, Brunel's achievements, and did we find that one? Oh, no, we haven't found that one either until now. So, ooh, some of these look a bit ropey, these coins. Where that one came from. Oh, there's another Brunel's arches, Brunel's achievements. Another bag that's a bit worse to wear. Oops, I'm throwing coins at people. Oh, there's a Rugby World Cup from 1998. No, little focus. Not quite. I don't understand why sometimes it focuses first time and other times it doesn't. Anyway, not in brilliant condition. That was the first one of those we found in this hunt. Yep. We've definitely been finding a range of finds in this hunt. But not necessarily all the ones that we're looking for. That one. But I'll do some 50p's next if you're up for 50p's. There's a Guy Fawkes or a gunpowder plot. And again. Just checking. trying to not find the fake coins if you can help it. Oops. We haven't found any. Wondering, we haven't found any Shakespeare's at all in this hunt. Maybe we'll find one. I think that was because I found 3 of the golden guineas to make up. So, this is the third bag from the end, so 2 more bags to go. Slowing down towards the end. Not been a bad hunt considering. These are not sealed bags or anything. There's a Charles Dickens. Third one of those we've had. And nothing else. So this is the last bag of this. I'll do some 50p's next, if you're up for 50p's. I don't think they're sealed bags, 50p's, unfortunately. So that's always a bit of a worry if they're not sealed. But they are, I think they're dated December, that bag, so yeah, that's the last one on that. Another Charles Dickens. So that's the end of that bag. So yeah, unfortunately it started off very well with the London Centenary Olympic coin, but we didn't find a massive amount of other stuff. But I think that golden guinea is good as well. That's a very shiny one. A lot of luster on that one. And what have I missed in the chat in the meantime? Carrot collects. Andy, how many Brexit coins would you trade? You're still trying to trade. Trying to, you know, Coin Cupboard's trying to delete people, or cheaters at least. Hello peeps, Jim Bone. Hello Jim. You're a bit late, but welcome anyway. Francis says hi as well, as does Coin Cupboard. So you've missed all the best bits, unfortunately, Jim. Well, hopefully you haven't. But we did find some finds so far. But this is the end of that. So I don't think Laughter's point about the 97 was that substantial. So I'll just put those back into circulation as well. I don't think there's anything major about those. It's just the lighting. So I'll keep those separate again for the moment until I do it properly. Oops. Oh dear, I just dropped them there. But those other ones will stick with the other finds. Just off camera there, as I go through them to do the finds of the week, of course, on a Sunday. Not that many people actually watch my finds of the week, but if you can't watch the live streams, then that's a good place to go and have a look. And of course you can watch it at double speed even on a Sunday should you want to. So you don't have to sit through hours of boring nothingness. Right. Oh, I think these are mixed bags. Right. So, next one is the 50p's. We'll do those next, I think. And then we'll finish with the other £2 if you're up for it. Only if you're up for it, because it is already 9:30, so I don't know how long it's going to take. I was a bit late getting started because we had some technical issues for some reason. So let's get straight into these. This is says 10th of December 2019. Yeah, so 10th of December is quite a while back. Normally you don't get them that old. Obviously that's before Christmas, so hopefully that means that there might be some stuff in there that people were not realising when they were doing their Christmas shopping. Hopefully, yeah. Oh, and there's a broken bag, at least one broken bag, which is slightly annoying. Which one's that? That's not it. Two, oh, that one's got a hole in it, so that's obviously the one. Oh, and that one's got a hole in it as well, apparently. Oh dear. That's probably why it's not been touched since the 10th of December. Oh dear. Right, so I've got two bags now. Two broken bags. I thought there were some mixed bags in there, but apparently not. Oh, that's got a hole in it as well. What's going on here? Luckily that was upside down, so. Well, there is a couple of unsealed bags. Or one bag anyway. I mean sealed bags. Unsealed bags. They're all unsealed apart from that one. Yep, so there's one. That must have been the one I saw. Oh no, two. I thought there was more than one. Yep. So there's two sealed bags. I'll put those to the back. I'll do those last. But these ones are broken bags, and I've got some coins in my hand that fell out of the other bag. Actually, these are probably a mixture of all of these coins, because that doesn't look like it's got enough in. So we'll start with these, since these are the ones. Right. Right, so if you're all up for it, we'll go with these 50s. I'll look, see if we can find anything in these. Oh, and the first one we find is, guess what? It's a Benjamin Bunny. Surprise, surprise. Not one that we really want to find at all. But that's the first commemorative. Because I have to remind everybody, I will go through these coins all over again. I go through them to find NIFCs and similar, and also errors as well sometimes on the £2 coins. Generally you don't get very many errors on the 50p's apart from rotated dies and those sort of things. And then you pick those out if I spot them. Anyway, this one's a Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. That's from 2016, the Beatrix Potter series. Not above face value. It's the only one that apparently isn't above face value, which is odd because it's not actually the highest minted one. The highest minted one is the Peter Rabbit, so I believe, anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the case. Oh, what am I doing? Putting broken bags back in the pile of bags to use again. Don't do that. So this, yeah, I think there was some extras in that other last lot I did, because I don't think these have got quite enough coins in. So nothing in there, so didn't really miss out on that one. Oh, this one's got a hole in the bottom as well as the top, all sides. So put that separately again. Uke Don't know what that one is. Put that straight in the bag. So these look like it's all been, oh no, I was going to say these have all been sorted into bags, but they haven't. There's a Victoria Cross, Heroic Axe. Oh, there's a really shiny 2014 Commonwealth Games. I don't know why suddenly I'm finding a few of these actually now. It's not above face value, but the fact that it's so much luster on that one, I thought, oh, I might keep that one. See if it's any better than the one I've got already. That one isn't very shiny, and it's a dictionary. That one looks like it's been in the wars. Not sure what's happened to that one. I probably want to know, to be honest. But we'll see. Who have I missed? What have I missed in the chat? Anything? Hello, Dragon Lord Coins, Steve. Hello. I didn't have a chance to stay on your stream earlier for very long, but I did pop in. I was just about to go out to get me coins for tonight, so there's the Christopher Ironside. Again, not a spectacular one, but a fairly shiny one. Ooh! Oh! I've got it! I got it! I've been wanting one of these for a while because I haven't found any for a long time. And not only is it one of these, but it's a really good quality one of these as well. What is it? It's an Isaac Newton. It's a Sir Isaac Newton 50p. In fact, let's have a look at it. Looks really good quality, actually. Wondering if it's not even a one from a set or something. I'm gonna have a look again at that one in a sec. Right, let's have a look. I've got my. Oh, hang on. If I use this one, probably can see it better on the stream. So I'm just gonna. I don't know if it's going to work on the stream actually. Probably not actually, because its camera lens is going to be too thingy. I'm just having a look at the fields on this one. Now, it has been into circulation quite a while. Quite a few dings and stuff on it. Where has it got? Where did that come from? Not sure where that came from. No, that's not very good, is it? I just realised something. Well, never mind. Yeah, so that is a good find there. The stream broke. What? It says it's working here. I can see it's working. Hello? Have you all disappeared? Bear with me a second then.